Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday. If you're new to my space, welcome. As you all come in, say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're joining from. Yes, and I am live here on not Instagram, on LinkedIn and YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, definitely my page is Mac Leadership Academy. So definitely you can check this live out there as well too. But come on in, say hello, say hello. Let me know where you're joining me from. I want to make sure that I can see the chat. And today I want to talk about how you as an organizational leader can enhance your team members' um, performance. Because I think a lot of what's going on in the industry, you hear complaints about, people are not performing, they're not doing their job, they're not showing up, which, it's probably true, but you have to look inside internally within your organization and identify as leaders, okay, where are we falling short? So come on in, say hello. I don't see any chat, any comments yet, but I want to make sure that you can hear me. So if you can hear me, say hello. Let me see if I can make sure that I am being heard because I cannot see anything. And you know how social gets. All right, let's see. All right, y'all. So hopefully y'all can hear me, and hopefully this is not just me talking to myself. But if you come back, hashtag replay. If you are new, say hello. Again, let me know where you're joining from, and I will come back and look at the chat later on because it could be the system itself. But I want to talk about how you as an organization leader can definitely enhance your team members. So I want you to think about, okay, what's going on within your team members. And I know, in the food service industry. And before I get into that, let me introduce myself because I might have some new audience, new members here. So if you're new to my page, I am Shevvy Mag, the founder of Mag Leadership Academy, and I partner with organizational leaders in the food service industry to enhance their team members' performance and productivity and retention. So this is a place where you're gonna get insight from me on how you can enhance your people, performance, productivity, and retention, because it's all about not just helping you to make money in your organization, but how can we make sure that we are taking care of the people so that they can continue to perform, they can continue to produce as well. So what my company does is we provide leadership training and development, which is the core, but also coaching and consulting. But today I want to talk about something that my company provides that can help you as an organizational leader to elevate the performance of your team. And that is the ProScan assessment. This is an assessment that I'm certifying to provide to organizations as a whole. So if you are big on understanding your people, because that is the first thing to really enhance the performance of your people, is to look at how well do I understand my people. And when you're up here as at the organizational level, you're not really at the ground level where you are really where you really understand your people, or your people. Yes, you have your managers in place, but your managers are so busy, they're doing all the things that they probably don't have the opportunity to really understand their people, because right now maybe the drive is just, okay, put out, output. But honestly, as an organization, and serving in the military after 22 years, really focusing on understanding your people, knowing your people is key for your organizational success. So with this assessment, which I'll talk about very quickly, is a ProScan assessment. And this assessment really provides each person with a full report on who they are, how they lead, how they communicate, their energy style. It also, looks at the energy drain for that person, what drains that person. So if you think about within your organization, your leaders, your managers, when they're not at their best, do you know what is draining them? What are some things that are impacting how they show up and how they perform? Also, this assessment really looks at their stress level, not just their current stressors right now, but things that may be still, transferring over from, 6 weeks ago to today. Also, this assessment looks at job satisfaction. So as an organization, you want to know, okay, where do my people stand in being satisfied within the company, the job that they do and the job that they perform in. And this is part of understanding your people. This is part of when you are able to understand them by not just having the assessments for them, but you can have this assessment done for the entire organization as a whole, even the leaders. And then you'll get a report of, okay, the overall view of your people, in the sense of how they communicate, how they lead, whether they're more like assertive, they're more dominant, or they're more on the reserve side, or are they more logical, or are they more like rules, regulation processes. So it's really an in-depth assessment that allows you as an organization leader to really understand your people at a different level. And by you, not only you understanding them at a different level, but the individual is also understanding themselves at a different level on how they show up, how they communicate with their team members, how they build the cohesiveness of the team, in the sense of, okay, when we communicate, when we work together, like when we the energy styles of each other, because we feed off each other within the organization. And if you are in that space, not you, but one of your managers are in the space of where they're not showing up as at their best because of life, and maybe they're mentally drained, they're going to lead differently. So with this assessment, it allows you as the leader of that organization to identify these things, to have these, to get to know that person better, to know how you can help them to become better in their day to day as a leader, because now you understand, okay, how this person loves to be communicated best, what drains them, because maybe they're working on tasks that doesn't fuel them. So it's like bare minimum. And in the food service industry, there's a lot of moving parts, because I know I've worked in the food industry, in the military for years. So I definitely understand the challenges that comes, but I also understand the importance of making sure that I understand my people. And when you are able to understand your people, you're able to lead your people more efficiently and effectively. So this is the assessment that my company provides to organizations. So if you are an organization leader in the food service industry, so if you are in the learning development space, if you are in the chief people officer, and you're like, I would love to bring this into my organization to really understand my people better, to see how I can help them grow within an organization, and also help retain them within an organization. And this assessment will allow you and give you that insight, that picture of each person, how they, like I said, how they lead, how they communicate, their energy style, the energy level. Because you might have, like me, I'm like at a level 10, and then you may have, you might, one day I may be at a level 7, because who knows, or maybe a 3, or maybe there's someone in your organization who's at a level 2. And by identifying that, that person can kind of break down based on not just the assessment, but getting feedback and the explanation of all the different things that are happening in the assessment, that they can identify, okay, why am I at a 2? What is going on with me? And that could be a life challenge that they're experiencing, or it could be a job performance thing that they're encountering. So this is an assessment that if you are looking to really, ooh, really understand your people at a different level, at a different viewpoint, then I definitely invite you as the organizational leader to reach out to me and learn more about the ProScan assessment. Okay. And this assessment does not take long for the person to complete. It takes like 10 minutes, but the 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 end of what you really want is the breakdown of the actual report. So I not only issue the assessment, but also I provide workshops on how so that you can understand the view of the assessment, not only you, but the individuals as well, in a group setting, or one-on-one, or a small group, depending on your needs, of course. So yes, so I just want to just come in here, just kind of share a little bit about the assessment. It's something that my company offers. If you were not aware, now you know. So if there's something that you would love to bring in to really learn about your folks, learn about your team members, so that you can focus on the people, which impacts their performance and productivity, then definitely reach out to me. You can send me a message at info@macleadershipacademy.com, or you can just send me a private message here on LinkedIn. All right. So I didn't get to see any chat because I think is the system itself, the live. But if you're watching this later on, just drop #replay. And if you have any questions for me, definitely reach out. Yes. So thank you all for joining me. And I will be here next Wednesday again. It will be different times, but my goal is to be here every Wednesday. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And I am Shevvy Mac, and I partner with leaders in the hospitality field to retain, enhance, to enhance and retain their leaders. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, have an amazing day, and I will see you all next Wednesday on my live. Bye-bye.